Hey y'all, it's me, Nina, and we're at Sterling Lake Alleppey. I've only been to resort twice in my life. This is the second time. The first time was unexpected. I was doing this class thing in South Africa and they lumped in a resort with it. But I've never been to a resort in Kerala, and I thought I would share the room with you guys. When you enter, especially like disjointed thoughts, but I know when I'm booking a place I want to see reviews, and I looked up this place, so I thought I would share my experience and everything. But let's show you the room. My mom is in a connecting room. So this is my room. I have this huge bed, and then you can open up a patio. You have to pull this thing here for safety because they all kind of connect. I immediately saw this and bought a White Lotus, or like there's any kind of show with a, you know, resort or anything. It's so beautiful. And close it. Oof. And then over here, it's me. And we have, I'm gonna be making myself some chaya. Did this heat up? I think it did. They give you some water, and then bathroom, they have a bathtub, shower, toilet. I don't know what that is. Is that a bidet? I don't want to. I literally got a phone call and I was on the toilet. Like, this is amazing. Your mirror, sitting area. I put a robe on top of here. Just took it off. Then, oh, I guess I have a little bit of a haul. We'll see when I show you that. I got some gold jewelry. Again, the bed. I'm gonna do a ton of laundry. I have to fill out that sheet. And then we have the sitting area where my mom is. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, no, I don't know. There's a half bath over here. So there's a bath and there is a half bath, which is very nice. And then this is the door that combines the rooms. So then this room has my mom and her brother, my uncle. And so they have the two separate beds. They put their clothes over here. And you also have the view outside. And again, another bathroom. Mom, do you want to tell the story of what happened when we came here? We actually were not meant for this room. There's some kind of issue with hotels.com and they're showing the wrong image. And my mom and her uncle really needed separate beds. And they brought us to a room with just one bed. We had a talk with them. We're like, this is the photo, this is whatever. And at first they tried to dismiss us and we're like, no, this is what was advertised to us. And they're like, actually, we've had this problem a couple times. Let's arrange something else. And I think this is an upgrade because we did get the deluxe room, but this looks like really deluxe. And they're connected, which is better because before it was upstairs and downstairs. But yeah, we can't get the TV to work.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere, yeah. It was flooded here, which my mom was saying is like why the furniture looks a little worn. But this is, I think, technically a 5-star place. Mom, what did you think of the boat ride?
Nice.
Well, didn't you say it was kind of long?
It's okay, you know.
They have high tea. They make it sound really nice. It is nice, but they give you like, you know, one option of biscuits, one option of something deep fried, and then coffee and tea. But it was a nice small little, you know. And when you come, they give you a welcome drink. And we paid a lot more, and we were wondering like, why are the prices so high? And apparently there's a boating competition or something.
It's a boat race.
A boat race. And so so we paid a lot of money to be here. I think it's like $700 for the 2 rooms for 2 nights. But every other place was booked, and I guess it's because of the boat race. It's just Onam. And I will say, when we were on the boat, someone kept trying to splash us. A person in a speedboat kept trying to splash us. But yeah, that's it. I got these earrings, by the way. These are 22 karat, right? Mm-hmm. But gold is universal in Kerala. Apparently it's all like 5,000 rupees for 1 gram of gold. And I actually prefer that these are lightweight. These were around 100 something. And if you were to get gold hoops in America, like minimum would be very, very expensive. Granted, it may be heavier than what I have, but I don't know. But yeah, I'll show you a haul a little bit later. I'm getting a facial and I'll check in with you guys later. haul. It's very early this morning. The lighting is not good. So we're gonna show you what the breakfast looks like here. You can either order it included in your stay, or they have an option where you could pay for it later on. Lighting is really odd. But yeah, let me just show you what everything looks like. Oh, I think I've tried Idiyappam before, right? Idiyappam. So they have an option where you could just pay for the buffet, or you could do a la carte. Their menu buffet is 1,000 rupees, which is equivalent to around 13 American dollars, which is very expensive by Indian standards. Oh look, they have little smoothies, and this other hotel had the same cocoa flakes. So we have our breakfast here. It's the next day, I think, or I think I showed you breakfast. But I thought I would do a little jewelry haul of different things I got. I went for a facial. My mom and uncle got massages, and it was pretty nice. I will say though that the person who was doing my facial, she was very sweet, but she just couldn't understand me, and it wasn't like an English language thing, because my mom speaks Hindi and Malayalam, and even my mom, like, she couldn't communicate with her. So it was like confusing at times because they forgot part of the package and then trying to communicate that, but eventually it was remedied. But anyway, let me show you the jewelry. Something I'm realizing about Kerala that I never knew was all of these stores essentially have the same clothes. It's not like when you go shopping in America, and Abercrombie as a brand has its own style, and then Old Navy or The Gap or Banana Republic will have its own styles. All the styles, that you'll find one salwar in multiple places. So it's kind of like American boutiques kind of, which take from manufacturers. So I saw some jewelry at Josco Jewelers, it's not focusing, that I also saw at Joya Lucas. So, and the prices are standard, but part of it's just like how they present it. I don't know if every single item is available in both stores, but the very first thing I got are these gold hoops. And originally at Josco Jewelers, they showed me these gold hoops that were beautiful, but they were like $500 because everything is kind of regulated. Every price, any gold you buy will be based off of the weight of the gold. And so these are lighter, and these were around 100 something. So they were a lot more affordable, but it kind of hurts to put in. Like, I don't even know if I put this in fully. And there's like a mechanism that you're supposed to go from the back and push it in. So that's one. Then Josco Jewelers, I got this pearl ring. So I got this pearl ring. It's really not focusing. Oh, there we go. So I got this pearl ring from Josco Jewelers, and it's really, really pretty. And let me show you. You saw the earrings already. Let me show you the other earring I got. So this is the last piece that I got. These are some gold studs. I think they're so pretty. They don't weigh a lot, so these were not super expensive. And I think black stone is not anything special, but they have other pieces with diamonds, and the prices of diamonds, I heard, are cheaper in India, but very, very cute. So we ordered some room service. Mom says salad is a joke. What is this one?
It's a prawn curry.
Prawn curry, but not a ton of meat in it, right? You said the Travancore chicken I ordered to my room. That, she said, is worthwhile. But the salad tasted good, but it was 500 rupees, which is kind of expensive. Yeah. I mean, they dressed it well, but I think what really is good here is the buffet. It's like 1,000 rupees, but compared to the 500 rupee salad. Hey y'all, it is a couple of days later, and I realized I did not give you a full review of what it was like at the Sterling Lake Palace Resort in Alleppey. So I thought now I would. I'm actually at another hotel This is Le Méridien with Marriott. I recently got the Marriott credit card and have been accumulating points. So my one night's completely covered free just with the points that I had, and the second night I paid half with points and half with just, you know, cash, and I think it's equivalent to $40, and normally each night's $80. So I paid $40 for 2 nights here because of the points and everything, but that's just a caveat. I don't think I'm gonna make a video just on Le Méridien, so I thought I would just throw that in really quickly, and I'll put a like if you're interested in the Marriott card, I'll put a referral link down below. But for Sterling Lake, there's no referrals or anything. The one thing I will say is I would recommend booking through their website, or I don't know, book through their website or look at their website when you're booking from hotels.com, because the pictures do not match the rooms. And there apparently is a boat race, and the person who was actually judging the race, he was in the room above me, but he came in our second night, and the boat race was like the second day, and we checked out before the boat race. But I saw it on TV, and I saw him briefly, but we were getting like worried because the second day all these police officers started coming, and we're like why are there police officers here? And apparently like he's the one who decides who wins the race, and he was right above us. And the night before I heard them moving furniture, and I'm like, who's staying there? I thought literally it was like some guest redecorating, but it was employees, and I called twice, and eventually the noise stopped. So that was one downside, but it was kind of cool to be in the room right below the prime minister. And what else can I say? They have a lot of different like things you can do. I will say it sounds incredible, and you go there and you're like, okay, it's mini golf, but the mini golf is literally like one patch of grass. It's not like a big mini golf thing, but you can try archery, and it's safe. They like don't use they use an arrow, but there's no like sharp point to kind of just like is like a suction cup kind of thing. And I went fishing. That was cool. That was 100 rupees. So they have some things that cost money, some that don't. I will say though that one thing that is a little frustrating is their support staff can't really communicate or understand any languages, because like I mentioned, my mom speaks many languages and we still couldn't like communicate things. I really liked it, and my mom wants to go back. She wants to bring our dad, and again the rates are around 70 I think, and this place was 5-star, pretty fancy, and normally when we're going to Kerala we're not staying at places like this, so it was a really cool experience. And they have like the dance, like a cultural thing at 7:30 to 8, so you could see the Kerala dance, and that was something I wanted to do. And you can go on a boat cruise, or like like they call it a houseboat, but it's just like a boat with chairs in it. But there was a houseboat outside parked, and I asked like, can I just go in and see? And so I got to see a houseboat. There was like a dining area and rooms and stuff, and yeah, it was a great experience. So I highly recommend. And whenever we were like not happy with something, they really like spoke to us and tried to accommodate us and like explain their point of view and their perspective. And I really liked like all those people and like the way that they approached it. And even the support staff, which I couldn't communicate with, they were still incredibly sweet and seemed like very nice. So overall it was a great place to go to. I highly recommend it. And hotels.com, you know, work on that on both ends in my opinion, but that is what it is. And yeah, just be mindful of that. But that's it for my thoughts on that. And if you want to see my other vlogs, I will have one up if I don't already about the Ginger Kochi, and I think that's a solid place to go to if you're in Kochi. I can talk about Le Méridien Kochi if you want. This is the room right now. I'm just about to go into Jewtown. I'm solo traveling right now, so if you want to see thoughts about that, my mom was with me for most of the trip, but she wants to stay in the village where we're originally from, and I just wanted a few more days in Kochi, so I'm here like 1.5 days myself. And I took the train myself. I was scared because I can understand Malayalam, but not really. Like, you know, if they say numbers, I know like una dande muna nale. Like, I don't know, like when they're saying the train times or whatever, but I made it. Thank God for Google Maps. Thank God for transportation and people you can ask questions to. One thing I noticed though is I'm so used to if I see an uncle and auntie in America, and like, let's say I'm lost somewhere and I happen to see an uncle and auntie and I talk to them, they'll be so nice. Like they'll just be like, cause there's not as many Malayalis just out in the wilds in America. So if you see a Malayali, you'll just have a connection, like, hi, hello. But then I would have to remember, like, everyone here in Kerala's Malayali. So I was like asking an auntie or an amati a question, and she just looked like she did not want to deal with me, because there are like so many Malayalis, like they don't care about seeing me, you know, like I'm just one of a million, you know. But when you go to America, you see Malayali and it's like we have a connection, you know, like we are one of the same, we're out here, we're doing this, but no sense of connection in that sense, unless you find an American. Like if you find an American Indian. I saw one person when I was, you know, going through customs, and she's like, I heard your accent, I thought you sounded like you're from New York, and she's from Westchester. And I heard her when she was like talking to the customs people, and girl knew Malayalam so well, she put me to shame. I want to get to that level one day, but yeah, okay, just random thoughts, but see y'all later.